Hey guys, welcome to a Fallout 4 video of my top 10 favorite mods in Fallout 4 as of right now. Now these are different from, I'm going to make another list of my top 10 of the best mods that I've seen. The difference being that there were some really good mods that might not be my favorite. And just to put in perspective, I have about around 100 mods on, so even making a top 10 favorite was difficult. Another thing to note is that none of these mods change the game in that like you're cheating. They basically, in my own opinion, they enhance the game. So don't feel bad putting these mods on. They're not going to change how the game is played. In my opinion, it's just making it better. Now the first mod is an audio mod that changes the sound that the game makes when you find a new location. Here we go.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
So this mod is obviously just meant to be a joke and meant to be funny.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
The next mod, and by the way, all these mods will be in the description on Nexus.com, adds new audio to when you do a critical in VATS.
Watch out, watch out!
Although I really do like this mod, I wish it could be louder because usually you're in a gun battle and it's pretty loud and you can sometimes not really hear the RKO, but thumbs up, 8 out of 8, mate. Now this next mod I've actually showcased a couple times. It is probably my #1 favorite. In conjunction with another mod, it's amazing. Let's just say that I'll never look at cars in Fallout 4 the same ever again. The mod description for this mod actually says that John Cena only plays when you shoot a fat man, but in reality, every single explosion, large explosion, like from a car or a fat man, or just lots of, like when a vertebrate crashes, it's always John Cena. This makes the game just, it makes it hilarious to play. Like, you just look for cars to shoot. Other cases where it might play is actually when you have power armor and you jump down like a story or two, it'll crash into the ground and it will play John Cena. John Cena! Other times it might play, I've heard that during lightning strikes, if you have some mods on your weather, sometimes it'll play during those lightning strikes, but can't confirm that. I know that, however difficult this game gets, I will always be protected by the watching eyes of the champ himself. That's right, you can turn the moon into John Cena for no reason, but with him looking over you, nothing can go wrong. This next mod on the list might actually make you want to die a few times. Now, I'm not saying you should commit suicide, but let's just say that when you die, you do get a little bit of a gift.
What you say? That you only meant well, baby, 'cause you did. What you say? That it's all for the best, 'cause it is.
Now, if you get this mod, I highly recommend that you also get another mod that extends the death cam. That way you can A, listen to the song more, and B, see what happens when you're dead, to your dead body. Like, first instance, my direwolf friend here comes back to stare at my dead body and do nothing. Thanks, dog. Now, if you really want to make Fallout 4 as realistic as possible, having a gun, straight forward while you're walking is a little ridiculous. This mod, obviously, as you can see, keeps your mod down. It's called Gun Down. Pretty creative name for it. But I think it's really good because it's just ridiculous to have your gun pointed straight the whole time. It makes more sense to have your gun aiming down, and it adds a little bit of realism to this game because let's be honest, Fallout 4 is kind of moving away from realism. The next mod, and again, these are all my favorites, this is a really good mod. It changes the gun sounds, the sounds that the guns make when they shoot, obviously that's what it means. It makes it much more realistic and much more believable. You really feel you have power behind your weapons now.
Playing games with me, huh?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Number 7 is, and by the way, these are just top 10. I didn't do like 1 through 10 as in 1's the best and 10's the worst of the top 10. These are just the 10. Is an audio mod that changes the sound the game makes when you level up. All I can say is leveling up never felt so good. These next couple mods are going to be for those of you who like building. I like building, so these are mods that I got. This first one is a must-have if you're going to build, and it's called Simple Intersection. It basically allows you to put objects in other objects. Like, for instance, you see these two junk walls. I use junk walls a lot, and normally you can only put them this close, and then it's red. You can't put them any closer. It's really unrealistic. It's like there's a gap in your wall. You want it to be, you know, a firm, strong wall. So what this allows you to do is it allows you to put objects into other objects just a little bit, just like a couple feet. Obviously, the junk walls are pretty small. Bigger objects you can put more into other objects, but it allows you to kind of just get away with a little bit, because the building mechanics in this game can be really frustrating if you're trying to build something in a certain spot and it just doesn't allow for no reason. But like I said, this allows you to make a, you know, if you're building a junk wall, it allows you to build a strong, you know, solid wall. That way it doesn't look kind of dumb. Like for me, I would put like a little posts in front of the walls to make it look like it was full. But as you can see here, it is one solid piece. Another great building mod is one that extends the length of your power lines between power stand things. You know what I mean? I didn't really understand why the length already was really short, but as you can see, the mod is in effect here. You can see how long it is. I don't really get why it was so short to begin with, so I think this mod really isn't cheating. It's making the game work more like realistically, because let's be honest, power lines go much further than what you just saw. And number 10 to round it off is your old sanctuary house restored to the day you left it. This is really cool. Also, if you don't really want to build a house, you already have your house right here. It's really awesome because exploring the pre-war world, I want to do that more. And so at least this mod gives you my house back, even with the Salisbury steaks in there and the milk and the Nuka-Cola. By the way, that's a retexture for the food. It's just kind of awesome to explore, and even NPCs are coming in and hanging out. There's of course the mirror that you made your character in. Doesn't work the same like it did before, but I want to explore the pre-war environment so much more, and you really can't. But at least with this mod, you can enjoy your old house restored. You even have like your special book. You even go over to the crib and you're in your son's room and stuff. And of course, we have to talk about the car that your Mr. Gusty worked on for 10 years to get all that rust out, and it looks like he did a pretty spiffy job of that. Look at that. That's a nice car. Now I know that in any other case, I would probably shoot it just to hear John Cena, but it's restored and I'm keeping it. Like I said, guys, all these mods will be in the description now on Nexus.com. They're all on the PC. I have no idea about console mods. Let's get with the program. PC Master Race. Come on, console peasants. I hope you guys enjoy these mods. They're definitely my favorite. I'll be coming out soon with my top 10 best mods for changing the game, making it better. Until then, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on the next video.
Cause you did, what you say?